Hi, my name is John Drux. I'm a real estate broker out of Fresno, California, and I've been doing a documentary called The Short Sale of the American Dream. And again, I've thought to myself, I have a lot of other things to talk about. It's just not the real estate market that's messed up in this country. Everything's messed up in this country. We voted for change. Change isn't happening. So again, I'm going to be doing another documentary, and first I was going to maybe do several documentaries, and it's like, no, actually, when it comes down to it, everything's all about change. Again, that was how President Obama won the election, and that's what needs to happen to this country. So I'm going to talk about the Social Security is the largest Ponzi scheme ever invented by mankind. I'm going to talk about the public option healthcare system that's needed. Basically the only answer we have left. It all goes to, it's cheaper to provide insurance, provide healthcare than to pay a corrupt system. To the wars. The wars need to end. We can't afford them. And there's another subject here that I need to talk about. I went to my daughter's graduation last night. It was probably the best graduation I've ever been to, actually. Not that graduations are the most entertaining of all events, but it was pretty good. It's the first graduating class from Clovis North High School. This senior class was pulled out of some of the other best schools in the state of California to start a new school. They made sacrifices. They were the first graduating class. They had no class ahead of them ever. They missed a lot of their high school experience. But this school, they put it together. They won Valley championships. They had the highest test scores in this entire Central Valley. But there's one thing that really bothered me when I went to the ceremony last night, is for them to stand up and say that $1.5 million worth of scholarships had been awarded to this class. My daughter didn't receive a penny. My beautiful daughter, that pulled almost a 4.0 grade point average, took all the AP courses, was a part of the leadership team that led this class through all these years and pulled them to the top of the pack, first class ever, top. Went and volunteered at Valley Children's Hospital on Sundays. I'm down cheering on the world champion Green Bay Packers. She misses 3/4 of the game at least, sometimes caught the end of it, because she was volunteering her time. Yeah, part of it's because, you know, it's great to volunteer. But no, what was the main reason? Because that's what it's supposed to take to get a scholarship. If there was a checklist, what is needed to get a scholarship, I have to think my daughter passes every test. And the last test always should be, who needs it? So, again, I 2 months before the graduation, I contact the school. It's like, my daughter's not getting any scholarships. So the principal did listen, and he said she needs to go talk to her counselor. My daughter walks into the counselor, and the counselor proceeds to yell at her. Tell her she's not doing what she needs to do. She's not applying to the right places. So my daughter comes home upset. I sit down on the computer with her and kind of look through this list of scholarships that's still available. And I'm looking at the list going, wait a minute here. This one's for Hispanics. This one's for Asians. This one's for Native Americans. Why are scholarships based on the color of your skin? I kept looking for the white one. There wasn't one. It'd be discrimination. The problem is here, guess what? We live in Fresno, California. Whites are a minority. There is more Hispanics in Fresno County than whites. That's why this all needs to stop. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. There shouldn't be scholarships for Hispanics, for African Americans, Native Americans, everybody but the white American? Come on. And then it gets a little bit even deeper than this. Okay. I know some white kids got scholarships. I have to think that there's kids of millionaires that got scholarships. I understand they want their children recognized, their name in the program. Again, one of my daughter's qualifications, she was on the National Honor Society. Look at that list in the program. There's only about 10 names. That means that it was a pretty hard achievement to make. My thinking here is why are scholarships being given to millionaires? Well, you got another person over here, their old man's going broke because of the real estate market, because of all the other stuff going on in this country. So again, I believe I've heard on the news the UC, University of California system's gone through round and round about this subject. Preferential admissions. Again, we're Americans. If you want to say you're Hispanic, if you want to say you're African American, if you want to say you're Asian, and somehow you deserve preferential treatment because of that, go home. We're Americans here. Pretty soon the white people are going to be a minority. There's not going to be the benefit. The whole, it's discriminatory. Any way you slice it, it's discrimination. And by all means, any type of financial aid, it needs to be needs-based. You can recognize wealthy people, but the money should go to where it's needed. So again, I might be making some enemies here, talking about race, because I shouldn't have to be talking race, because it shouldn't be an issue. The qualification for a job, the qualification for a college, a qualification for a scholarship, it should not have to do with the color of your skin. It's just not fair. It's not right. It's not American. So, again, this documentary is called Change. And I'm going to have several more. And again, I'm not trying to offend anybody, attack anybody. I'm trying to change things. And unfortunately, anytime you try to change things, you get some people upset. But believe me, folks, we need change. That's what we voted for. President Obama. If you're listening, we voted for change. I know how to change things. I need a job. My daughter needs a scholarship. My daughter needs federal aid, something. So again, I thank you for watching, and I just hope you stay tuned. Have a great day.